Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 5 of Reconnect, your 30-day yoga challenge. Today, we take time to notice. We look a little deeper. The surface of the ocean often appears tumultuous and chaotic, but if we dip just below the surface, we see a whole new world that is vast and much more calm and beautiful. The same is true with you. Before we begin our class today, if you enjoy my teaching, then please click the subscribe button. And please also consider becoming a Patreon member. Patreon supports me making these videos, and it gets you access to classes and content that I only create for my patrons, including full 1-hour classes and other great stuff. It's a really beautiful community. If you're a member already, thank you. And if not, I welcome you to consider joining. So let's begin our class in a nice, easy, comfortable, relaxed seat, and we'll welcome some peace and stillness into our practice and into our day. Okay, sit up nice and tall, lift your heart, lift the crown of the head, let the shoulders melt from your ears, and close your eyes. Just come into a nice, easy, relaxed breath, in through the nose, out through the nose. Allow yourself to relax more fully into each breath and gather your attention and awareness to be more fully present. And you can do that by feeling the sensations of your breath as they enter the nose. Feel the coolness of the breath as it enters the lungs, fills the body. And then feel a sense of letting go of ease, relaxation as you exhale. Welcome softness into the muscles of your face, your cheeks, your jaw. Relax. And let's begin our practice with words of affirmation to set the intention for our practice and for our day. I'll say these words out loud, and you repeat them silently to yourself. Here we go. Today I will take time to notice the sky, the trees, and the birds. I will notice the flowers. I will notice space and stillness. And I will feel grateful to be alive. Let's sit for a few more moments, eyes closed, and just welcome whatever you are feeling right now. Welcome yourself to this moment. Keeping your eyes closed, hands on your knees, dip your chin to your chest. Then roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Chin to chest and left ear to left shoulder. And let's go back and forth like this a couple times, just letting your head hang heavy, breathing into this nice little stretch in the neck. If it feels good, you can let your head roll all the way back and around in full circles. Otherwise, just continue this back and forth motion. Slowly blink your eyes open. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Great big breath. Open mouth, exhale, bend the elbows, push the heart to the sky, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. All right, sweep your legs around in front of you And we'll come into a seated forward fold to stretch out the hamstrings and the hips. Now, the little nuances and details are really important here to keep your low back happy and safe, okay? And the whole key is keeping a long spine. So, inhale, sit up nice and tall, and let's just feel this for a moment here. Nice, long, tall spine, heart lifted, crown of the head reaching up to the sky. Just gently push into the mat. Draw the shoulders back, feel the heart opening a little bit, broaden across the collarbone. And keeping this nice tall spine, as you exhale, walk the fingers forward just a wee little bit, not much, until you feel a little bit of stretching sensation in the hips, in the hamstrings maybe. And just hold there, breathe into it. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, try to take it down a little bit deeper and see how that feels. Again, avoid rounding through the back here. And just continue like this, little by little, lengthening on the inhale, deepening on the exhale, until you find that spot that feels nice and cozy in the low back, but also a little bit of sensation and stretch in the hips and hamstrings. You can hold on to the legs here if that feels like more support. Just continue to take it down to that place. Don't push it too far. Keep the spine nice and long here, okay? All right, inhale, rise up. Little counter stretch. Hands and feet come to the mat. Push and lift the hips. Let your head fall back. A great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Slowly lower your hips. And sweep the legs around behind you, coming into tabletop. Let's move through a couple cat-cows here. So wrap the elbows in as you inhale. Push the heart forward. Shoulders back, belly drops, and tailbone lifts. Exhale, push into the earth, round through the upper back. Draw your navel in and feel your core get nice and strong. Let's move like that with the breath. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round and flex. Back and forth we go. Great big deep breaths. And allow your body to move more freely now, keeping the general cat-cow shape, but maybe sinking the hips back to the heels, maybe rolling the head, neck, and shoulders. Heck, you can even extend a leg back and maybe take some hip circles, whatever it is. Don't necessarily look at me, just move in a way that feels fun and joyful in your body. Your body is wise. It knows what it needs. And we are wise to listen to our bodies. Nice. Coming back to stillness, curl your toes, lift your hips, and push back to downward dog. Let's take a couple breaths here, just pedaling the feet. Bend one knee, draw opposite heel to the earth, and feel that nice little stretch up the backs of the legs. And coming to stillness, great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bring your feet together. Inhale, take your right foot back and up to the sky for three-leg dog. Really push through the right heel to lengthen through the back of the leg. And keeping that foot lifted, walk your hands slowly back to the standing foot for standing split at the back of your mat. So level out the hips here. As you continue to lift the right heel, dip the right hip so the hips are nice and level. And keeping the hips level, as you exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, take that right foot back up to the sky, standing split, level out the hips. Again, exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, take the heel back to the sky, and one more time, exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, take the right foot to the sky, standing split. Keeping the foot lifted, walk your hands back to the top of the mat for three-leg dog. Now, as you exhale, slowly draw the right knee forward, cross your body, and try to touch that left elbow if you can. Try to make contact, and then extend the right leg out to the side, out to the left. Push into the right hand, lift your hips, lift the left hand to the sky, fall in triangle. Really push into the right hand, lift through the heart, reach that left hand up and over, breathe, and as you exhale, lower your sit bones and come to a seat facing the back of the mat. Bring the legs together. From here, come all the way down to your back And we're going to go through a nice little core strengthening sequence here. So you're facing the back of the mat. Maybe you can't see me, but you can hear me. And the moves are pretty simple. So just listen to the cues and follow along. Okay. Arms along your sides, palms facing down. Take your legs straight up to the sky. So legs are nice and straight, pointing straight up. From here, we're going to go into a series of lowering the legs, keeping the legs straight, and focus on the core, your tummy, and the hips, and everything between the hips and the ribs supporting these leg lifts, okay? So here we go. Slowly lower the legs about a third of the way down. You can point your toes. I find that helpful. Let your low back press into the mat. Draw the navel into the spine and just feel the tummy engage and get nice and strong here. As you exhale, lower the legs to the halfway point, about 45 degrees. Again, focus on your belly. You can even tap your tummy. Feel that nice, strong core. And then from here, lower your feet all the way to just hovering above the mat. So let your body shake here. Breathe into it for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, knees into chest, and just a little rock side to side. Excellent work. Nice job. Okay, arms along your sides. Take your legs straight up to the sky. This time, we're gonna do a little exercise called pulse ups. And this is where we lower the legs to the halfway point. Not yet, I'm just talking you through this. And then we're going to reach toward the toes and just little baby crunches with the belly as we reach toward the toes. And the motion is very small here. Each little pulse as we reach toward the toes with our fingers is like an inch, right? It doesn't move very much. Okay, here we go. Lower your legs to the halfway point. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Reach your hands toward your toes. And now little baby crunches. Crunch the belly. Reach toward the toes for 1, 2, 3, 4. The fingers are just barely 5, 6, 7. Reaching toward the toes. 8, 9, 10. And one more. 11. Hold, reach, breathe. Exhale, knees into chest. Excellent work. All right. Little rock side to side here. Let's come back to a seat facing the back of the mat. Open your right leg wide to the right. Place your right hand behind you. Push into the mat and lift your hips as you sweep that left hand up to the sky. So we're back to this fallen triangle shape, right? And then from here, sweep the right foot underneath the left and up to the sky for 3-leg dog. As you exhale, float the right foot down to downward dog and wave your body forward to plank pose. Let's hold plank for a moment. Wrap the elbows in, draw the navel in, firm up your belly. Slow as you can, come all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes, cobra pose. Slide the hands back, push into the mat. Lift the heart, push the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Nice. Exhale, come down and sink hips to heels, child's pose. Woo! That was a fun little sequence, huh? Relax here. Breathe. Feel supported by earth energy. Find your center. Just rest. Inhale, come forward, tabletop. Curl your toes. Lift your hips, downward dog. Bring your feet together. And as you inhale, take that left foot up and back to the sky, 3-leg dog. Push through the left heel, lengthen. Keeping the foot lifted, slowly walk your hands back to that standing foot for a standing split. Again, level out the hips here. So keep lifting the left heel, but dip the left hip to level it out. And keeping the nice level hips, exhale, draw left knee into the chest. Inhale, push that foot back up to the sky. Exhale, knee into chest. Inhale, take it up. And one more time, exhale, knee into chest. Awesome job. Inhale, float the foot way up to the sky, keeping it lifted. Walk your hands forward to 3-leg dog. Now, here we go from here into fallen triangle. So as you exhale, Draw the left knee across the body, forward across the body, to try to touch that right elbow. Try to make contact, and then extend the left leg out to the side. Push into the left hand, lift your hips, and sweep the right hand up to the sky. Really push into the left hand here to open the heart, extend the spine, and reach the right hand behind you. Gaze to those right fingertips. Exhale, slowly lower, and come to a seat facing the back of the mat for another round of these fun little core exercises, right? All right, come all the way down to your back. Honestly, just these simple core exercises. I mean, what did it take us? 2 minutes last time? Really, really powerful exercises to support spinal health and just full body strengthening. We need a strong core for health and wellness. We really do. And these are good. Okay, arms along your sides, palms facing down. Lift your feet straight to the sky. And we're going to do that leg lift sequence or leg lowering sequence. So from here, lower the legs to about the 1/3 point, okay? 1/3 of the way down. Firm the belly, draw the navel in toward the spine. Feel the low back pushing into the mat, the hips pushing into the mat, and then lower to the halfway point. Breathe into it, let your body shake. Just keep breathing into the sensation. And now lower the feet until the heels just hover above the mat. Body is shaking. Just allow it to be. Breathe into it. Relax your face. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, knees into chest. Nice work. Rock side to side. Okay, here we go, pulse ups. Take the feet straight up to the air, to the sky, and lower to the halfway point, roughly. Lift your head and shoulders, reach your hands toward your toes, and each time we pulse up, the fingers move toward the toes like maybe an inch. Here we go, pulse for 1, 2, 3, pulse from the belly, 4, 5, feel that crunch in the low belly, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and one more. Reach, crunch, and hold. Exhale, knees into chest. Excellent. So good. Rock side to side. Hug yourself. Give yourself some love for that beautiful practice. And release the feet. Let's come back up to a seat. Push yourself back up to a seat, facing the back of the mat. And open the left leg wide to the left. Place your left hand behind you. Push and lift your hips and heart. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Not three-leg dog. This is fallen triangle. We're going to three-leg dog, though. Here we go. Sweep that left foot under and up to the sky for three-leg dog. As you exhale, float the left foot down. Wave your body forward to plank pose. And from here, come to your knees. Draw the heels in toward the butt. Wrap your elbows in, and as slow as you possibly can, keeping the elbows close to your sides, lower all the way down to the mat. Keep your belly nice and strong here. Draw the navel into the spine. And when your chest meets the mat, extend the legs rather for cobra. Slide the hands back just a little bit. Push into the heels of the hands. Push the heart forward. Draw the shoulders back. Open the heart. Exhale. Come down. And hips to heels, child's pose. Take your knees wide. Big toe mounds to touch. Exhale, let your forehead come down to meet the mat. Just take a moment to notice, how are you feeling in that beautiful body of yours? Breathe. Notice all of your senses alive. Take a moment of gratitude for this breath. And then sit back to your heels. Sweep your legs around in front. And we're going to end with a little supine twist here. Really therapeutic for your spine. I'm going to grab a pillow. Not necessary, but it can help give you a little support underneath the knees as we enter into this twist. So if you want to grab a pillow or a cushion, you can do that. And then find your way to your back. Draw both knees into your chest. Again, give yourself a hug. Little rock side to side here. And extend the left leg long on the mat. Keep squeezing the right thigh into the belly. And with the right knee bent, bring the right foot to the mat. Scoot your butt a little to the right and let that knee, the right knee, fall across the body to the left. Now this is where you can use the pillow underneath the knee if it feels good or not. And from here, lift up this left shoulder and scoot it to the left so that the right shoulder can come all the way down and the back is flat. It's a nice little deepening of the twist here. And then options for the right hand, you can reach out to the side or you can bend that left knee and grab the top of the left foot. Close your eyes, just breathe, relax. Exhale. Release the foot. Come to your back. Take the cushion to the other side. First, reach your hands overhead. Great big stretch. Wiggle the fingers and toes. Exhale, relax, and let your body just be soft for a moment. And blink your eyes open. Keep that right leg long. Draw the left knee into the chest. Squeeze the thigh into your belly. This is really good for digestion. And release. Bring the foot down to the mat. Scoot your butt to the left this time. And let that left knee fall across the body to the right. Right hand can come on top of that left thigh. And again, lift the right shoulder. Scoot it to the right so that that left shoulder can come all the way down. Back is nice and, upper back is nice and flat. Shoulder blades, both of them on the mat. And take the option for that left hand that feels good for you. Out to the side or grabbing the right foot. Close your eyes and breathe. Exhale and release the foot if you have it. Roll to your back and welcome yourself to Shavasana. Bring a little movement to your fingers and your toes, your wrists and ankles. With a great big breath, reach your hands overhead and stretch from fingers to toes. Exhale, knees into chest. Roll to your right side and push yourself up to a seat, top of your mat. Bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. And let's raise our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow. We bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. How does your core feel? If you struggled with anything today, the lowering of the legs, the pulse-ups, any of it, don't beat yourself up. Please welcome an attitude of play, of fun, of even silliness, as we're in this silly position with the leg lifts and the whole body shaking. Laugh. Yes, some of it's going to be challenging, but it doesn't mean you can't have fun with it. It's all a part of discovering the incredible strength and courage inside of you. Okay, grab your journals. And today's journaling is actually an assignment. Your assignment, should you choose to take it, is to take a walk, a short walk today or tomorrow. And on this walk, I want you to be fully present. All 5 of your senses fully present, and notice everything you can notice. What do you see? What can you touch? Bark on trees, leaves, the texture of leaves. What do you smell? The scent of the earth. What do you hear? Birds in the trees, rustling of squirrels. Everything, all 5 of your senses are alive, and you're fully present on this walk, noticing all that you can. And then come back and write about your experience. What feelings came up for you when you were present, and see where your pen takes you. Most importantly, have fun on your walk, have fun with your journaling, and I will see you tomorrow for day 6.